My name is Celeste Smith. I live in Birmingham, Alabama. So off and on between 2016 and 2018, I was looking for a training that I could do, not just personally, but something that I wanted to share within the African American community. It really got me excited, not just dealing with trauma, but the excitement that I could literally do something that was of service in something that I enjoy doing, and that's yoga. The instructor started talking about dealing with my own personal trauma, and that didn't sound like what I really wanted to do. But I thought, okay, at some point, I'm going to have to look at my trauma, not on a deep level, but I'm going to have to face my own trauma, and we'll get through that, and then I'll go help those in the prison system with their trauma. We're going into maybe the third week or the first month when I realized that it was mainly helping me to identify my own trauma. How can I help someone when I haven't faced my own demons? For me, it was the main purpose of doing yoga and this training is to identify through yoga in a safe environment. How do I get past when I'm having an anxiety attack? What do I do if I'm in public and I'm all of a sudden I don't feel safe? What do I do? In the past, the way I dealt with it before the prison yoga project teacher training, I would wake up and maybe, for whatever reason, had a nightmare or didn't sleep well, and it would affect me for days, sometimes weeks or months. It would just go on and linger on. And now, recognizing what my body is doing, what my brain is doing, once I can identify when I'm having an anxiety attack, what can I do to minimize it? And I started saying, okay, inhale and exhale. I'll tell myself, even though I'm listening, but I could feel my heart rate going down. I could hear the ringing in my ears would go away. Well, I'm part of the recovery community. And I started thinking, okay, I would love to get into the prison system, but that's going to take a little while. So how can I be of service immediately after the training? I thought, okay, there are a lot of people in drug and alcohol treatment centers that are court ordered, that they may be on their last leg, and the judge is saying, if you don't get some help, you're going to prison. And I thought, well, why can't I start there just to get my feet in? Because I'm still working with people possibly going into the judicial system because of trauma that has not healed, that they don't have the tools, the money to pay doctors, they don't have the resources to even get an idea of why do I keep doing this behavior? When people say I relapse and I can't figure out why I'm doing it. And I immediately tell them in every class, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a guru, I'm not a preacher, I'm not a minister. I'm just another person in the community dealing with trauma myself. When I started going into and introducing myself and telling my little small part of my journey and why I'm teaching in treatment centers, they can relate to me and I can relate to them. They don't think I'm some yoga teacher that decided I want to get some brownie points going into those communities and sounding insincere. And that was what has been real key, is being able to let people know I'm just like you. I have a new freedom that opens me up to being a better person, a better friend, a better mother, a better grandmother, maybe a better girlfriend, a better sister, and just a better friend altogether. And I want to thank you and everyone that runs this program. You are a blessing and will be a blessing to all those that are looking for what I was looking for and finding it and knowing that money will not prevent them for meeting part of their destiny. And thank you so much.